A couple of days ago, Honda made a shock announcement to leave the sport of Formula One by the end of the year 2021. Now, this announcement has some major implications, especially on the team of Red Bull Racing and their sister team Alpha Tauri. Now, first, let's try and understand what the relationship between Red Bull Racing and Honda was, what their contract and partnership was exactly. Red Bull Racing is not a car manufacturing company. Red Bull is a company which owns a team in the sport of Formula One, which means that they do not necessarily manufacture all the parts that go inside their car, especially the power unit. Now, until the end of 2018, they used to buy these parts and the power unit from Renault. Now, Renault was and is their direct competitor in the sport of Formula One. And in 2018, the Red Bull management thought that because Renault is their direct competitor and is below the pecking order in the sport of Formula One, they weren't necessarily providing Red Bull with the best possible power unit. So the decision was made in 2018 to leave Renault and partner with Honda, who was not supplying to any other team, so there was no conflict of interest as such, and get them to manufacture the power unit for Red Bull. Now, this was a very fruitful partnership and continues to be. In the 1.5 seasons that Honda have provided the power unit for Red Bull, they have already won 5 races, 4 by Max Verstappen and 1 by Pierre Gasly in the Alpha Tauri sister team. So Honda is providing power units and other parts to Red Bull Racing as well as the Alpha Tauri team, which is a sister team owned by Red Bull Racing. Now, what does this decision of Honda leaving the sport at the end of the year 2021 mean? What do Red Bull now have to do to ensure that they remain in the sport? First of all, they are going to remain in the sport because they signed a Concord agreement which ensures that Red Bull Racing will be on the grid at least until the end of 2025. So now they have to go out there and figure out from where they can acquire power units going forward from the 2022 season. They have 3 options realistically speaking. The first option is going back to Renault and asking them to again supply them with the power unit that they used to till the year 2018. Now, that is something which the Red Bull management would not be very keen on doing, especially because it was a very ugly breakup when they decided to end their association in 2018. But that could be the realistic option at this point in time, because the other 2 options are not very likely to happen. The second option that they have is to go to Ferrari or Mercedes and ask them to supply them with a power unit, because Ferrari, Mercedes and Renault are the only 3 manufacturing teams who are in the sport of Formula One today. Every other team on the grid buys their power units from these 3 teams, and Renault right now is not selling their power unit to any other team, but Mercedes and Ferrari have their power units in many other teams. So that is a very realistic option for Red Bull. But if you think about it from Mercedes and Ferrari's point of view, they would not be very keen on doing that, especially because Red Bull is a direct competitor, and given the fact that Ferrari are off the pace right now and are not very dominant in the sport, they do not want a direct competitor to do even well. The third option is bringing a completely new manufacturer into the picture, like they brought Honda into the picture last year. They could bring another manufacturer into the sport who does not have any conflict with interest with any of the other teams and get them to supply the power unit for them. This is again a very unlikely scenario to happen, because it is a world where we live in the coronavirus pandemic situation, and that is one of the main reasons why Honda decided to pull out of the sport. Their CEO said that they wish to continue in the sport, but because of the coronavirus pandemic and the financial implications that it had on the company, they had to decide to leave the sport. So bringing in a completely new manufacturer in this time and age might be difficult. So realistically speaking, Red Bull have just one option, that is to go back to Renault. What will Christian Horner decide? What will the team decide? Which direction will it go? I think this entire situation, if it's not worked out properly, can have a major implication on their driver lineup as well. Max Verstappen is a young, exciting driver in the sport of Formula One right now, and he wants to win a drivers' championship. And if he sees that there is uncertainty going forward with Red Bull, he might just decide to leave. Although his contract right now goes up until 2023, but there are always clauses in these drivers' contracts where such a major change can help the driver leave the team and join somewhere else. So a lot of things for Red Bull to figure out in the coming weeks and months. We'll find out what they decide and what happens with the team and the power unit. One good thing is that they will definitely be in the sport. Rest, let's see, only time is going to tell us. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow.